without me looking. I had Skyrim on, and all of a sudden I turned my head. The guy was right in my face.
I've been playing the fuck out of that.
And we're live.
Hey guys, this is Rise of the Lost Zord, and this week we're going to be reviewing and kind of rambling about the live-action Princess Jellyfish movie. We'll probably talk about the anime a little bit, but we're going to focus on the movie. This is Isamu.
This is Andy.
No, son.
And Frozen Traveler.
Now, prior to me telling you guys to watch this, who has seen the anime, maybe read the manga, or at least heard of it?
Before you mentioned to watch it, I had never even heard of it before. So
neither have I.
Funimation told me about it through the YouTube subscription, and I gotta say, just by looking at those clips, of course they make it look interesting. So I did put up a few episodes of it, and I thought, yeah, this is pretty good. And it kind of dropped out around episode 12, I believe.
It's only 13 episodes.
Yeah, I got busy with other stuff.
Fuck that last episode.
No, dude, I understand dropping an anime, but dropping it right before you end is like being in the middle of sex and be like, I gotta come. Okay, never mind, I'm going home.
You know what? I gotta be at work in 5 hours, Hey.
But you did a good job. Here's a lollipop and you'll walk away.
Ooh.
You tried your best.
Although there are a couple shows though that I have stopped, and not just the anime, where someone's like, "You do realize there was exactly 2 more episodes left, or 1 more episode?" I was like, "Yeah, but it's not like I didn't dislike it. I just started watching other stuff and forgot to watch the last episode." There's okay, not to get. I'm only doing this for a second to get off the topic. Archer, I love Archer. I have not watched the last 2 episodes of Archer from this season. Not because I dislike Archer or anything. I just haven't remembered to watch it. It's still on my DVR.
Ooh, those last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
See, and that's what everyone tells me, but I haven't watched it.
Get your shit together and finish that. That is amazing.
Oh, jeez.
Does this mean I can do all the Archer memes? Because I love Archer memes.
Oh, I love Archer. I've watched anything any of it that's been on Netflix. I've watched more times. Like I said, I'm not trying to get off topic. It was just when he realized he said he hadn't watched the last episode. That's what it made me think of.
I said I was sorry.
Hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm used to doing stuff like that. I mean, that's just me.
I can't stand it. If I'm 5 episodes till the end, I don't care if I hate it. I'm finishing it. If I'm 10 or so episodes and I'm not feeling fuck it, I don't care about these people. But if I'm that invested and it's that close to the end, I want to see where this goes.
Yeah, I just
having watched a couple of, I think about that. I only finished 1 episode of the anime. I do like the anime better than I really like the movie, having seen some of the anime now.
I personally prefer the anime, my bad. It's just the movie was easier to consume for the podcast. I think the characters right and how they portray them, they condense 13 episodes to 110 or something.
2 hours.
2 hours, okay. It's decently 120-ish minutes, but they condense too much. And then some scenes are pulled a little too long.
Yeah.
There's a huge pacing problem, but the funny scenes are still funny as shit.
Yeah, I could follow that. Yeah, because that was the big thing I saw when I watched the anime. I was like, wow, that is a much better the energy, because and maybe it's just because the characters are so. I don't want to. No, that's a good point. They're so cartoony, they're so over the top that when I was if I hadn't watched the movie first, I would have been like, there's no way you can make that into a live action because they're cartoon characters. I mean, not even to besmirching cartoons. They're just so not like real people. I get it.
How all these girls freeze up and turn to stone whenever a man they're trying to talk to, whenever a man shows up.
Well, they turn to stone for a lot of reasons. That's only one of them, but one of the easier ones.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of just sometimes, the body motion. Sometimes they would move, and to me, like, the one I was thinking of was, and I'm going to be really bad with the names because I'm really bad at remembering them. The one who is the in the green jumpsuit.
The
Assassinize.
The
Yes,
Assassinize. The
yeah, okay.
chick who probably plays Dynasty Warriors too much.
Okay, she flails like all over the place in the anime. Like her body motion is like nonstop. In the movie, she walked around with Mr. Burns' hands the entire time.
Yeah. I was kind of waiting for her to say.
And they changed her character a little bit near the end and middle portions.
Yeah.
And like I said, she was a fine character. But the one thing that I did think was better done in the movie than in the anime is the transformation they make of the main character.
Kuronosuke or the girl?
No, the girl, the main girl character.
Never remember her name.
Tsukimi?
Yes.
Okay. When they do the in the anime, like, she's still okay. I don't want. This is gonna sound really, really sexist. Okay, in the anime, she still ends up looking kind of cute even when she's like in her glasses with the fake tails and everything like that. In the movie, no, they really made her look. It was not just like the Hollywood ugly. They actually did a good job of really making her look different.
See, you're not being a chauvinist pig. You're just understanding the fact that's just a fucking cute art style.
Yeah. And maybe it is just the art style that does it in the original. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that, as my brother was putting it to me, he goes, it's kind of hard to do the inner beauty story when they kind of look like a beauty the entire time.
Yeah.
Right. Gotta be something about... I got nothing here. I thought I had something. I know, it sucks.
That's alright. I think the reason I like the movie a lot is mainly because the actor they got for Kuronosuke being from Kamen Rider Double and how much he nailed Kuronosuke.
Huh.
Like, I just think that dude likes to wear dresses at this point.
Oh, the actor. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, the character made that pretty clear.
Because, well, he's Philip in Kamen Rider Double, and within that show's continuity, he wears the women's line of the wind scale forms, and he's a pretty boy. He looks like a girl.
Yeah.
And he straight up dresses like a girl in this. I'm like, are we being typecast?
Seems like it.
And he really can bring out that energy that Kuronosuke has when they're doing things. That brash loudness of, I like fashion, and this is what I'm doing.
I like the almost the bend over backwards way of ignoring the fact that, like, when they were trying to explain away when his father walked in. When they were working on their dresses, and they were like trying to, and then they went to the restaurant. And they were explaining why. No, it actually is a girl. You don't need to think it's a guy. That was one of the funniest scenes.
They're dumb as piss. Like, I mean, that shit can only happen in a movie or in an anime. Yeah, no one's stupid.
Because I think you can clearly see his Adam's apple in the thing. Well, he's dressed as a girl.
It's the Clark Kent Superman thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on a wig, you wear a dress, and
Hey, and a lot of makeup.
And a lot of makeup.
Although they did find out that Clark Kent Superman thing actually may work because they had
Henry Cavill
going around. And no one recognized him as Superman.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he kind of sucks.
No, but it's still a visual. It's not even so much. Actually, he doesn't suck. The writing for him sucks. I
don't say that because he's.
I don't know if he does. That's the thing, because it's been so bad and he hasn't ever gotten to be Superman. I don't know if he sucks or not.
He's no Christopher Reeve Superman.
I think he could be a very good Superman if Zack Snyder wasn't penning everything.
Because the guy knows his shit. Like, he talks, like, when he talks about comic books and stuff like that, he knows the character, he knows the history, and he knows the comics. So I don't doubt his ability. Sorry, I was watching Flash before we did the podcast, so I got DC Comics on my mind.
That's
Well,
perfect.
Justice
Fine.
League
I
comes
need
out
to
next year.
catch up on The Flash.
The crossdresser's brother,
Shoe.
Shu, I believe.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. I tend to remember the nicknames before I'll remember the actual characters' names.
Because the driver guy calls him Shoo Shoo, and the driver guy's funny.
By the way, I love that driver. He was my
Yeah.
favorite character in the whole thing.
Yeah,
And
He was
I
funny.
like this introduction.
so much better.
It's like, hey, could you tell me if my brother's the virgin or not? Sorry, I'm not supposed to be relieving you of that information. I'll get you a Mercedes-Benz. Okay, no, he's totally a virgin.
There's more car jokes with him later in the anime. At one point, they're asking him because the brother's being followed. Who is the guy following me? And he draws him a shitty little stick figure. Okay, what kind of car were they driving? And he draws a perfectly detailed car. Tells them the make, the model, what engine, and everything from the sound of it.
Damn.
Yeah, I believe that. Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
Hanamori his name is or something like that?
That's
I
a
think
Motorhead.
so.
Yeah.
And there, I am so mad at the movie for skipping one of the funniest goddamn scenes in the anime. When Shu wakes up next to Slut Bitch
Oh, yeah, her.
in the anime, instead of just it cutting away to when he left, he's in such disbelief and he picks up his pants, knocks her over, and then runs out of the hotel room, full sprint in his undies with his clothes in his hands. And look up, I will find the Princess Jellyfish gif and send it to you guys because it's so fucking funny.
She was so ridiculously over the top, like unbelievably, like, and I'm saying unbelievably in like that I didn't believe it, like evil. It was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, there's nobody in this earth that would actually be doing all this stuff just to...
No, see, I believe someone would do that. It's just the way that she went about, like, just the way she talked and like her reactions to things. I was like, okay, you could take it down a notch. Oh, I totally believe someone would do that though. That her actions completely.
Like she's taking, like when she's taking that selfie, she had to take two of them. One was like, that's showing way too many wrinkles. Let's try another one.
That's the part I
Almost
believe.
word for word what happens in
Yeah.
That part was believable to me. It was like the way she was like talking to them. It was just like you're talking like a Sentai villain almost sometimes. I'm like, I don't believe that that's really what we needed here.
Here it is.
I would actually believe it if she actually did in a previous role played as the Sentai villain.
No, I looked it up. She hadn't done anything else.
I'm dropping it in the
Nothing I
anime
do.
chat. Look at it. This one of my favorite comedy scenes in anime.
Fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Might want to have that play at the time.
He thinks he popped his cherry with a random hoe bag.
Which, in the movie, they never really used that again.
No.
It's kind of a dropped plot thread from the anime.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a drop thread because I'm like, all right, we did this, but like, you didn't really bring it up. And then like, she drugged him, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the pills going to the drink, I'm like, oh no. Who's going to be saying what did I do last night?
I thought she was gonna drug herself and then like make the blackmail that he had drugged her.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought, but
Yeah.
then that's going into a little bit of a stereotype.
Mm-hmm. But no, it goes weird on you.
It goes in the I guess opposite direction of what I thought it would be.
Like, again, if you want to see this done better, watch the anime or read the manga. I need to read the manga because the anime stops at 13 episodes. There's a lot left in the manga. I'm telling you, the ending of the movie is not in the anime. They needed to wrap it up.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I thought that might be the case.
Yeah,
because whenever we watch these things, I usually talk more with my brother too, because he's usually here when I'm watching them. He looks up the manga and he goes, "Wow, they actually redeemed the villain a little bit in the manga." And I'm like, "What?"
Like in
yeah.
the anime, they do too. Like, she's not completely forgivable, but it's okay, you're not a heartless harpy, you're just kind of a slut and a hoe bag and an evil bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, well, he goes, yeah, they actually start making her a more sympathetic character as opposed to just the evil. I don't know. It was an interesting way to play the evil corporation type thing in that story.
Yeah.
That, and they really switched the narrative from like romance between Shu, Kuronosuke, and fuck, I forgot her name already.
Tsukimi
to more of them getting the house back. Getting the house back is a big part of the anime, but then they also have the major plot thread with the kind of love triangle, and then they have a huge plot thread, which I am so mad they cut out of this movie, about Kuronosuke and Shu and their family, and Kuronosuke's mom.
Oh, they actually did say a little bit of that in the movie. It's kind of skimmed it over.
I'm telling you, what they talked about in the movie is a drip compared to what happens in the anime.
Well, in the anime, the second one I watched, they were talking about like how they won't tell him where she is or something like that.
Yep. If you want to know, I'll tell you a little bit, but it's a decent spoiler.
I already know it because I looked up some of the story of the anime and the manga. So.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Kuronosuke cheated with his dad, like, to make Kuronosuke, and Shu saw them. That's why he's like still a virgin and not good with women.
Oh.
Yeah.
They like paid money and moved Kuronosuke's mom off when he was like 9, and he isn't allowed to contact her. He just has her dresses, and like that's a big part of him and his brother growing to get to know each other and dealing with that really weird past. And I'm really mad that was skipped over, because it's done very well in the anime. Like, the dub cast does good job of emoting and dealing with these weird problems.
Yeah, it was kind of cool that the anime is just available on Funimation's YouTube channel too. So I was like, oh, I can just watch it at any point.
Yeah, it was also on Netflix for quite a while.
Okay. Yeah. I don't now watch much anime on Netflix. I know it's there, but I really haven't watched much there.
I tend to watch most of my anime on the Funimation app on my PS3.
Okay.
Or sites where I can find it, but I'll have to pay for it.
Or not.
Yeah. We don't condone piracy.
Yeah, no, that's bad
as a part
stuff.
of the Sentai and Tokusatsu community, where piracy is not a thing at all.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not licensed in the U.S., I don't consider it piracy.
Yeah, Toei has not ever said anything, but they've never pursued piracy claims on anyone in America, because they know when they're fans, they'll eventually throw money their way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can all raise our hand to doing that at least once.
Yeah.
Yep. 10 years in 1 year.
Huh?
10 years of Kamen Rider into 1 year.
You don't want to know how much money I put into the fandom when I was first getting into it. I have over, like, $2,000 worth of figures and henshin toys. MSRP, not what I paid, but still. Put a lot into it.
Okay. So, some of the other characters that we got here that we kind of skipped over, like Afro and Doll Lady.
Trobon or Bonbon?
Bonbon.
Yeah.
The mantra that they don't get into a lot that lives with them.
Yeah, they don't really stand out as much, but they did do some things that I kind of liked in the movie, like how Afro was able to actually scan the meat and see if it was high-grade meat.
That's again taken from the anime. Like,
that
I don't
felt like a very anime scene.
Yeah.
Like the whole first 30 minutes of the movie is about the first 3 or 4 episodes, just pushed and crammed together.
Huh.
But they originally go out to the store to buy meat to make sukiyaki for everyone. And Kuronosuke comes, visits them again, and crashes dinner and eats it, and gets kicked out because he's being a little obnoxious, and they can't handle a loud nice person. He is nice, but he's kind of obnoxious.
Yep.
So the next day he comes back with, like, high-quality meat, and they immediately accept him and have Sukiyaki Night Part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, in the movie, it's just kind of a really weird turnaround in that. It's like, yeah, we hate you for being obnoxious. I have meat. Okay, you're friends.
Yeah, they could have shortened some other scenes and stretched out the opening a little bit, but I don't know how they... I'm not a director, writer,
Yeah.
I can't say for certain that would have worked better, but I think it would have been.
You know, critiquing is just a form of hindsight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know,
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
The mangaka lady has some really funny scenes at the very beginning and very end, but I don't even think you find she's got maybe 2.5 minutes of quote-unquote screen time, maybe, in the whole movie. Let's ask if he can come in here. Okay, let's get the logo for my clothing company, and I think that's about it. Oh, they talk about her once, that she's a big BL mangaka.
Yeah. Weren't they all making a manga or something?
They were all considered her assistants.
Ah.
Oh, the one that you never saw that they kept putting the notes through the door?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember them... Yeah, I don't remember them
Even
ever
giving her
mentioning
name in the movie.
No, they gave her name, like, once.
I just
Like,
call
one
her
time when
the
they first mentioned it, but I don't... It
head
was
house
so
lady.
quickly... Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I did. Even though she didn't really show up that much, I did find it kind of funny when they're like, hey, what if we brought a man in here? So as it comes back out, death.
Wrote in sloppy kanji with a brush.
Instantly too. That was like maybe a second.
Oh, is that what she asked there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this was the streaming site was just not working right for me, but like I had a hard time with some of the subtitles for a while. Like they weren't timed right or something along those lines.
Really?
Yeah.
I know Kiss Asian has had issues like the last week on and off, but I didn't have timing issues. I was having issues.
It felt like it was a timing issue to me. Maybe I was, and like the part of it was also I kept getting distracted when I was watching it too by Simpsons because of the Simpsons marathon.
It's hard to do anything while you're watching the subtitled show. That's why.
I know. Yeah, that's the one thing I wish. That's one time I really wish that like Sentai and like Kamen Rider were dubbed, because that's the way I usually watch stuff. Is like I watch it while I'm playing a video game or something like that, but I can't do that with something that's subtitled because I'm like, no, I can't, and I can't even watch it like out of the corner of my eye because my eyesight's so bad and my glass is cut off. I can't even do that. So
Well,
I'm just saying there is an English dub of Kamen Rider Kabuto.
the Indonesia.
Malaysian English dub.
Malaysian? I thought it was Indonesia.
I thought it aired on Malaysian Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I saw that in episode, I think it was like episode 11.
I saw
Yikes.
like 38 episodes of it.
Yikes.
I have a fascination with bad dubs.
Yeah, that's what me and my friends were going to think about doing sometime in the future. Just kind of dubbing over some Kamen Rider Super Sentai stuff.
People have done it,
Yeah.
but it's where would you just have to upload it to like OpenLoad or something. I know there is a group that is doing a English dub of Kamen Rider Wizard. It's like 5 or 6 episodes in, but they take a while to do it.
Well, yeah, it's processing and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Editing.
That and just simply removing a vocal track is very hard to do with keeping
yes.
background sound and stuff intact.
So, is there anything else that we can say about the movie?
It's like if you like really cute romantic comedies and don't mind some weird shit and you think jellyfish are adorable, watch it.
Jellyfish are terrifying.
They're cute as shit.
I wanted to get one of those plushies that they were selling.
Oh, my fiance once went badly.
Yeah.
Like, Rob, you would hate her because she wants that 8-foot-long octopus couch plushie.
No, see, octopus and squid I think are amazing. Jellyfish freak me out.
Anything with tentacles.
No,
really.
not the tentacles. No. It's literally jellyfish. Because I'm like, those things will sting the shit out of you. I don't want to deal with things that are going to sting the shit out of me.
You don't
Or
need to
can
get
kill
one that
you.
makes all the stingings.
Wait. There's ones that don't sting, jellyfish that don't sting.
Yeah. And you can even get them as pets in little tanks and just pour food into it.
And they have no eyes. And like, no... They just look like a trash bag.
You know, there's a jellyfish that never dies.
Yes, that I know.
That's
That
fucking
they
cool.
just... That they actually are research to get to see if it actually would lead to some sort of... like, because they're functionally immortal. They just go back to an earlier state. Yeah, I heard about that one once.
I think that's just the craziest awesome shit.
Yeah, that is pretty
They're
crazy.
fucking-
That sounds
And they're-
amazing.
I don't know. They just kind of freak me out. It's probably just me being stupid, but
It's not stupid to be freaked out by something. It's just different. Like, it's different to think jellyfish are adorable as shit. It's weird the fact that my fiance loves anything with tentacles.
because giant squid I find fascinating. I think they're awesome.
He loves
But like,
squid and octopus.
yeah, cephalopods amazing.
Even though technically they're not tentacles, they're arms, but she
And-
doesn't give a shit.
Well, with squid they're both. Some of them are arms, some of them are tentacles.
Male squid have 2 arms, male squid have 2 tentacles, female squid have 8 tentacles. I forget. There's a number differentiating.
Yeah.
But like overall, give this movie a shot if you want to see something cute, or if you want to see Philip from Kamen Rider Double doing something new.
Yeah, same here. It's good. There are some funny parts. Yes, you might be lost in some of the translation because, well, foreign stuff. It's always weird to us Americans.
It's weird to me that in a movie that does move so fast, that sometimes it just feels excruciatingly slow.
That's the big pacing issue with it.
Yeah.
Bothers the shit out of it.
I mean, like I think I said to you, like, in the chat, I was like, I don't dislike it. I didn't necessarily really like it either.
Like, if they would have done another season of the anime, they could have done a sequel to the movie, and I think they could have paced it better. But the what we got, really funny, but they could have done better.
Yeah, they definitely could have done better.
The
I mean,
acting and writing.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. It's like, again, it was nothing that there was anything really wrong with it. That was the big thing I was trying to get at.
I think the acting and the writing outshine the terrible pacing. And the pacing's really the detriment of the movie. Like, some of those later scenes with Tsukimi and Kuronosuke, they just drag. As cute as they are.
Yeah, the whole kind of... I mean, the whole kind of... Yeah, you're talking about the ending scenes?
During their fashion show, yeah. Like, the fashion show, part of it went perfectly timed, but once they went to, oh no, we need to dry this dress, that started dragging out, and then post-fashion show where they're just sitting there, that drug out. The freaking date scene between her and Shu, just too much blank space. Too much sitting there looking at each other. Say something, do something. Visual medium, do something visual. Have a fucking jellyfish animated come up and explain what's going through her head or something.
Stop somebody! Stop somebody with a jellyfish!
That might have been it too when you just mentioned that. The anime has much more of her, like, inner voiceover.
Yes, it does.
And I think that might be a big thing of it too.
Her inner monologue in the anime is a chatty Cathy. And in this, she just a little bit here and there, and it's a slow, whispery voice.
Yeah.
Not that that's
Yeah.
bad, but her inner monologue doesn't pour out the passion the way her exterior can. It's a frustrating part of a... Without those things, it would be much, much better. Or at least I hope it would be. Did we lose Andy?
No, I'm here.
Okay, you were just quiet for a little bit.
I was just listening.
Kind of quiet the entire time. Your thoughts on any of it?
I don't dislike it. About like Rob, I don't dislike it, but it's not really my cup of tea. And I do feel like it had some pacing issues myself, and I think that was the biggest thing that kind of kicked me out of the movie. It's just sometimes things were going, bang, 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 and then all of a sudden it was just dragging on, and it was like a roller coaster. But I do like it. I'm terrible with the names, so I can't remember the guy.
Kuronosuke?
Yeah. I like how they actually did his character. It wasn't just like typical guy dressing like a girl. They didn't just go to the stereotype, or at least I didn't think they did. And I thought that was good, so I gave it some points for that.
Well, that's the thing about
it wasn't bad. I didn't really care for it.
Well, that was the thing about his cross-dressing. It's not really a lifestyle. It's just a hobby of his.
Yeah, and I mean,
It was off his dad. Double points.
Yeah.
I mean that's
politics.
kind of a legitimate thing. I don't want to be like my dad, so I'm doing this because I want to do it. Oh, okay.
I know they cut out his uncle character, which is totally for him, dressing up like a girl, and even jokingly flirts with him.
What?
Yes.
Lots
as
of jokes.
creepy as that sounds in retrospect.
Joke.
Well, saying that out loud made it sound a lot worse than it actually is.
Yeah.
It was like,
Sometimes things like that happen.
That's fucked up now. His uncle's not trying to fuck him.
Yeah.
So I ate one of those McRibs from McDonald's today, and this is the first time I did that. It was pretty good.
They have the McRib out?
Yeah, they're doing a 2 for $5 right now.
It's not out at the one I was at this morning.
No.
Oh, it's at the
I always-
walking distance of my place.
I always ordered them without the sauce, so they would have to make new ones because their barbecue sauce is just kind of weird to me.
So,
Mine are usually on point. I don't know. My stuff's usually good.
Well, no, it's just it's actually, this is just a personal taste thing. Their barbecue sauce to me, it tastes very weird. Like it's like, and I know it's me because like someone's like, no, that's the best part of it. I'm like, oh, not for me. I mean, you enjoy it. More for you. But like I would, because for a while I managed at McDonald's. I was the overnight manager, so I would make them myself, and I just make them without the sauce. So I mean, I knew exactly what I was doing, but it was just my preference type thing.
They did go a little hard on that sauce game. I'll say that. I mean, it wasn't bad, but they were kind of swimming in it.
See, I was at McDonald's this afternoon. I got like a bundle box and some McChickens, and I made like a McGangbang and my Big Mac, and I would have wanted a what?
McGangbang?
Do you not know what a McGangbang is?
I
You
wouldn't make
you
them
just
if
said it.
people order them that way. I would be this jerk. I'm like, no, you're not ordering like something like that from me. You order something real. They're like, that's what I want. I said, okay, then you tell me what you want because I'm not going to let you order it by that stupid name.
No, I order it by like, hey, can I have 2 McChickens and 2 McDoubles? I put my McChicken inside my Big Mac though, and that was delicious. But if they had McRibs there, I would have made a McPigfucker.
Wow.
You take the McRib and you take 2 double cheeseburgers and put it all around the McRib, like the McRib bun and all in between both of the buns. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I just like the Mc
Long
1035. Those are the ones I like.
The Mc 1035, the
Yeah.
McChicken and waffles, McChicken and waffles.
Okay,
Waffles.
guys, I
don't
think
know
we
what
should
that
be ending
is.
this before
You
it gets
take
even
a-
worse.
You get a McChicken with no mayo or onions or lettuce on it, and you get a McGriddle, and you just put the McGriddle patties on the McChicken.
Oh, a McGriddle. Okay, I don't think of McGriddles as waffles. They always seem more like French
Yeah,
toast to me.
I would go more French toast, but I see what you're saying.
I know it's the name though, but they're delicious.
I already have enough heart problems. I don't think I need to add that to it in addition to the McRib.
Oh, the McGangbang gives me terrible gas.
That's not surprising,
Then again, I had 2 of them.
because why not?
Well, I got the bundle box, so I'm eating the bundle box. I got the
See,
bundle
from-
box. And
For me, I just went and got Chinese. I guess went and got Mexican food tonight, so I was happy with that. So.
Ooh, so you're still gonna be pooping. Everyone.
No, I'll be fine. No, you go to a real restaurant, not like a Taco Bell, and usually I don't have a problem. But if I go to a Taco Bell or a Mighty Taco or a what's the other one? No, those are the only two around here. Never mind. Either of those. Oh no, Chipotle. Those three will make me sicker than hell. But if I go to the actual Mexican restaurant, like that's authentic Mexican, I could eat the spiciest shit there, and I'll be fine. But if I do that from a McDonald's, Taco Bell, when they did they did 3 different level grillers.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat the hot one there because that made me sick as hell.
There was one of those that I fucking love.
Taco Bell. It fucking kills me. I love Mexican food and tacos. A friend of mine, her dad, used to have an authentic Mexican restaurant with delicious handmade tacos and quesadillas and
That's where I went tonight.
steak, salsa verde. Oh, that made me love Mexican food.
Okay, sorry that I got to end this conversation about the McDonald's stuff, but I guess we're done talking about the movie since we moved on to McDonald's stuff. So this has been the Writers of Lost Ark podcast on Jellyfish Princess, the movie. I am Frozen Traveler.
And king of fast food.
And yeah.
Because we're fat people and we know it.
Yeah, so this is Frozen Traveler.
Isamu.
This is Andy.
And no son.
And I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Would you like fries with that?
Remember, an onion is just an onion.
God damn it. Knew you were going to fucking do that.
Yeah. That's going to be a running joke.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things where I remember it being the joke. I just don't remember the origin of it now.
Do I have to make a T-shirt of an onion peeling itself saying, "I'm just an onion"?
Please do. I'll wear it every fucking day.
All right, people. Goodbye.